Hey, this is Tim with Bepoz point of sale systems for liquor stores. In this video, we're going to talk about theft prevention. And theft prevention in a liquor store takes on a lot of different formats, and there are a lot of tools in Bepoz. We may not be able to cover all the topics here, so if you have additional questions, please give us a call. But let's talk just a few things, and we have deep experience with theft prevention and the aspects of how theft can happen within your business. So the first method of theft that most people think of is just simply cash. I personally could tell you, and we won't put it on video so that your employees can learn, 10 different ways that your employees could steal from any point of sale system on the planet. There's no point of sale system that can keep an employee from not ringing up a product and taking cash for it and sticking it in their product. If it never goes through the point of sale system, nobody will ever know it happened unless you have a security camera system. So let's say that's the worst case scenario. Bepoz integrates with many popular security camera systems where you could get an overlay and see the transaction and then see the transaction on top of the video and be able to see what happened. Now, that might seem a little extreme to some of you, but that is the level that it could go to. But there are many other options and many popular methods of employee cash theft that we could help protect. So we have things like we can enforce that the drawer needs to be closed before you can do the next transaction, because some of the popular ways of stealing include not closing the drawer. So as long as the drawer gets closed in between every transaction, then you would close off those. Another option is being able to enforce blind drops. So at the end of the shift, the employee has to tell the system how much cash they have before the system will spit out a report that reports how much cash they have. And then you could enforce things like if you're more than X number of dollars off, a manager has to approve the fact that they're off by those dollars. But in many cases, if an employee is trying to pad the cash by getting cash for extra transactions, then if you give them the report at the end of the shift on how much money is in the drawer, they take the extra money and just stick it in their pocket. Again, we won't talk about all the different methods and educate employees, but we do want to make sure that we give you the tools to be able to find these things. Now, from a cash controls perspective, we also have some of the most powerful analytics anywhere in all of point of sale. And this is important to you because almost every metric of theft that you could think about really represents some kind of formula or fraction. And Bepoz has the ability to figure out and navigate your own metrics for what you consider theft in your business and design your own reports around that. Now, first of all, we give you tons of reports that you can get right out of the bag. But if you want to come up with some kind of theft metric, and I'll point out one that many people overlook, which is strictly percentage of cash. If you have, multiple employees and you take their percentage of cash as a total percentage of their sales, the more employees you have, the more glaring the problems are going to become. Typically in most businesses, the percentage of cash is in some threshold range. So the more transactions you've done, the more that average will get closer to each other. So if one employee has a much lower percentage of cash than every other employee in the business, they're the people you need to watch. And if you've got that camera system, you could use the camera to watch them and see what they might be doing in order to hide cash. Or you just need to watch them personally, but you know who it is that could be the problem because their threshold of cash or their percentage of cash sales is lower than every other person in your business. Now, that's a bunch on cash. Another method for theft would be discounts. So most point of sale systems, or many point of sale systems in my experience, have buttons that you have to utilize in order to give a discount to a customer. So a customer comes in with a coupon, or just a customer has some discount for some method, or you do buy one, get one, or whatever the discount is. And the cashier has to press a button on the screen to give the discount. Now, as soon as you get to button pressing for discounts, you've basically given them the authority to press that button for any transaction they want. So when a friend or a family member or a customer who comes in all the time that they just happen to like, or a cute girl comes in, they can give away these discounts to anybody they like. So it's important that Bepoz has the capacity to set up promotions and discounts in such a way that we get rid of buttons for most scenarios. Now, there's always could be a scenario where you need a button, but in most cases, if you've got a buy one, get one special, or buy one, get one 50% off, or any of those kind of specials, or on Friday, these items are on special, those could be automatically scheduled and they will only work if you meet the qualification criteria. So on Friday, these particular products are 10% off or 5% off or whatever the discount is, or $1 off. That discount will automatically apply, no button pressing required. If it's buy one, get one 10% off, or buy one, get one free, or whatever the special is that you have, then you have to sell 2 of them just like you do in the grocery store, and the discount will automatically apply. It's important to note that taking that discount control away from your cashiers gives you better control of what things they're discounting. Now, on the backside, in analytics, again, I could tell you which of your employees are giving away the most discounts as a percentage of their transactions, or discounts as a percentage of their sales, and all sorts of other methods to be able to watch those employees and see who might be abusing systems if you allow them. That is option number 2. Option number 3 for employee theft would include your inventory. And so Bepoz has some of the best inventory controls anywhere. And keeping good inventory helps you know whether you have employee theft. And the statistics are that 85% of inventory theft actually comes from employees, not from customers. But if you've got a leak and you are counting your inventory and finding out that you're missing lots, then you need to know, is that coming from employees or cashiers? And if you're missing a lot, then you need to know, what do you need to do? Is it worth investing in that camera system or something else? Hey, if I'm losing $10,000 a year, maybe that $2,000 or $5,000 camera system becomes very worthwhile. Whereas if I'm losing, probably not, but losing $1,000 a year, maybe I don't want to spend $5,000 on a camera system right now. But knowing those numbers can be very helpful in helping you make better decisions about your business. If you're not tracking inventory, you really don't know what you might be missing or losing in your business. So that's a really important theft prevention technique. So if you would like to talk to us about how we can help you with your business and help you prevent theft within your business, call us at the number at the top of your screen or click the link below.